The engines were finding life difficult. Workmen were mending the Big Dipper viaduct on the main line, which was due for repairs after Thomas was chased by Diesel 10, who fell off and landed into a barge full of sludge. There was a large gap in the middle. The arches needed strengthening, and the rails had to be replaced. Sir Topham Hatt didn't want to close the railway while the work was done, so repairs took a long time. Although they could take the other viaduct known as the Little Dipper while the Big Dipper was being repaired, Sir Topham Hatt wanted to have maintenance done on that one as well, just to be on the safe side of things to prevent any future disasters. The engines had to take great care when crossing the Big Dipper once the gap was filled, but the work often made them late on their journeys. And the Little Dipper route was longer, which just added more to the list of problems delaying trains. Luckily, Sir Topham Hatt made new timetables, but this only made Thomas crosser, because he was already irritated by the big engine's delays for his trains. And he puffed away. Thomas was soon on his way to Knapford. He hoped to make up for lost time, but to no avail. When Bertie arrived at Knapford, Thomas was nowhere to be seen. The next day, James was later than ever. As Thomas went on, he couldn't help but think what Bertie would say this time. He raced along the line, trying to make up for lost time. As Thomas tried to pick up his spirit, he hadn't noticed the closed crossing and a broken-down Bertie. Thomas's driver applied the brakes as Thomas snapped his attention back to the tracks. He stopped just in time. Bertie's driver explained that his engine had overheated and his radiator had burst. Now Bertie's passengers were stranded at the level crossing. Thomas then had an idea. Bertie was delighted. His passengers quickly boarded Annie and Clarabelle, and Thomas quickly set off for the next station. When he got there, his driver quickly called the tow truck company. Thomas hoped Bertie would be back to work soon. It wasn't until the next day that Thomas saw Bertie while filling up on water.